Friday wrestling show. Let's go.
Sami Zayn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, I noticed you got quiet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. We had two shows. One show was the other show was also like they were both just they weren't really yeah, they was it was like one or two things. It was like good, but then it was like everything else was like everything was
Has SmackDown been lately too?
SmackDown's been just fucking just sometimes dog shit. Like it's like one thing to be like okay cool, and then everything else would be like complete dog shit. So, like, since we're going to talk about that dog shit, let's start off with the dog shit that started off with that dog shit show. Was the dog shit between Charlotte Flair and goddamn Ronda Rousey. Like, no one wants to see this. Like, no one wants to see it. No one wants to see it. Then Charlotte calls out fucking Aaliyah for a match. And as soon as the match starts happening, Ronda just runs down. And then just, like, the match is over. Like, literally everybody in the ring disappears except for Charlotte and Ronda. It's like, why? Why? Like, this is so boring and, like, not interesting. Like, it's just so...
Where the fuck did they go and whatever? Like, I was amazed how they disappeared so fast.
It just was insane. And, like, it's just goddamn boring. Like, this Charlotte Ronda thing ain't doing a goddamn thing for me. It ain't making me want to watch the show. It's not making me want to care about this fucking show. It's not making me want to do a goddamn thing. It's like, who gives a fuck? That's how I felt. Like honestly, like who gives a fuck? It's like it's not even it's nothing that's like intriguing me about this match. Like somebody earlier today had said to me, you know, Ronda hasn't brought anything to WWE. Like it's like she hasn't enhanced anything. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna agree with you because god damn it, she hasn't. Like it hasn't been nothing I'm like, oh shit, this is actually really good. It hasn't been nothing where I'm actually entertained. She's just been there. Even the match at WrestleMania was like, it was an underwhelming underthought. It's like, nothing's there. It's insane. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
It's just crap. It's just
you think it'd be better because this is her second run?
Yeah, this is her second run, but like, I feel like, first off, I feel like the way she left on the first run was like she left on kind of a bad note to some people. And was like, well, that sucks. And that kind of a lot of people may feel bad about that. That's a thing. But then this run is just like it's kind of like meh. Like it's like meh. It's like not even cool. It's like meh. Like I honestly don't see anything cool about her. Like to me, it's just like it's just she's there and she's just annoying. And I mean, when like over time it'll probably get better, but I mean like I'm not really a huge fan of it.
Right now it ain't it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with Charlotte. Charlotte ain't doing the goddamn thing to make it better. It's like, come on, man. We need somebody with charisma or it's like something to like make this a little bit better because you ain't helping a motherfucking thing. Like you're just making it worse because it's like two people that are like very boring and annoying are just like having a match and you're like there's neither one of you are bringing a spark out of each other. It's like meh. It's like just so fucking mid and just dumb. It's like meh. Who cares?
And Charlotte was good at one point. Like, what the fuck?
Charlotte's good when Charlotte works with people that she want to work with and she's happy. I'm not even joking. When Charlotte is with friends that she want to work with and shit that she wants to do, she's happy. She's going to put her all and her effort into this. It's like Charlotte is just coming in going, oh, I'm the queen. Yeah, whatever, Rhonda, fuck you. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like she's doing paint by numbers bullshit. And it's like, that's Charlotte when she doesn't give a fuck. Like, none. And it's like, okay, whatever. This is just here. And it just feels yeah, it feels like both of them just like don't give a fuck about this program or anything. They're just like, whatever, who gives a fuck? And like they're making the fans give less of a fuck too. It's like, so fuck it, like who cares?
That's true, because if you don't give a fuck, how am I supposed to give a fuck?
Exactly. So it's like, just fuck it, move on. Like, hey, shit, and fuck it. Like, and that's one of the things, because like SmackDown has been focusing on that, and I know people just tune in like, oh my god, it's Ronda Rousey, she's wrestling, and it's like, yeah, but you're not a wrestling fan, so you don't see how this is like just sucking the life out of just wrestling fans. But of course, like WWE's catering to casuals, and somebody's like, that's why you should watch AEW. Just like, suck my dick. I do watch AEW, so just suck my dick. But anyway, like, yeah, it's just like, it's whatever. Who gives a fuck? Now, so let's go to the next thing. So then we had Shayna Baszler versus the person who was just like, I don't know even how to talk about this person, because this person found a tweet of somebody who was watching her match in class. The teacher was putting it on the screen and has a little wrestling club, and he tweeted about that. He was talking about, hey, it's my wrestling club. Look, we're watching the Sasha Banks match. And she said months ago, let me know what period so I can pull up. Like, it's just like, yeah, you just saying that shit. It's not real. Oh no, she did. She pulled up. She pulled up that. It's like, oh wait, you actually showed up? Like, actually during the period, like just showed up at wrestling club, and everybody was like, what the fuck? Like she actually showed up? Like somebody we watched? Like it, like the kids were like losing their fucking shit, dude. They were losing their shit, and I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Don't do this woman.
Yes. And also, her and Shayna had a match, and Sasha, once again, like, I hate sounding like a broken record, but every time she just finds a new way to, like, put moves into her inventory and make her a better wrestler. And it's like, oh my god, like, this is so good. And
what can she not do? Like, she started doing luchador moves, and like this time, like she started like pure wrestling and whatever. Like, she's doing that.
Yeah, she could do it all. And this is another thing that's actually funny about this whole, like, the whole thing, because I'm gonna bring it back to the Charlotte and Rhonda thing. The Charlotte and Rhonda thing, like, is because it's like they don't give a fuck about each other. They don't like each other. Sasha and Shayna had a match, and Shayna was going at it. One of the reasons this is like so good is because Shayna and Sasha are actually friends and they respect each other. That's why it's fun. Like Natty, Shayna, Sasha, and Naomi, they all respect each other and love each other. They're actually fucking friends in real life. And that's why them wrestling in this match feels great, because it's like, oh, I have 100% trust in this person, and I'm going to make sure that this match is great. And they just fucking go out there and just beat the shit out of each other and have fun, where everybody's like, oh shit, this is great. And
no one in that match is selfish.
Yeah. And it's a little known backstory, fun fact to like Shayna and Sasha. Like, back when Paige broke her neck because of like the negligence in the ring, like, fucking Shayna, like, she said something somewhere, and she was like, yo, I don't trust Sasha. She's a horrible person. I can't believe she did that. Like, you're supposed to protect your people. Like, she's a bitch. Like, Shayna just went on like this little rant about how she would never want to work with Sasha, even if she got to WWE. This is way before WWE. And she was like, yeah, I would never work with her. She's a horrible person. And Shayna got to WWE. She was in NXT. She worked with Sasha for the first time. And she said she never wrestled with somebody who literally helped her through the match while the match was going on, telling her stuff and like giving her like full detailed instructions. Like, yo, you do this. Like, she said Bayley and Sasha like literally worked with her like nonstop on the main roster. Was like, yo, this is how we do stuff up here. This is how you keep in good standards, blah, blah, blah. And like they were going over stuff back to back to back in matches with her. And she was like, I've never had anybody do that to me. And she was like, I got close to them. And she was like, after that, she was like, they were like my best friends. She was like, I love them. She was like, I love both of them, Sasha and Bayley. And that's how they became friends, and that's why this works.
Yeah, you kind of respect with each other to put up a good match. You need that chemistry, you know? Like, if you don't have it, you don't have it, and it's going to suck.
Yes, and that's the fucking Rhonda and Charlotte match. I mean, they might have a little bit of, hey, yeah, we're cool with each other, whatever, blah, 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 who cares? But it's like, at the same time, they're both alpha females, and like, no, I run this shit. No, I run this shit.
That don't work.
Yeah, and the perfect vibe of an alpha female that knows like how this business runs is Becky. Becky is the alpha female of the division, and Becky is just everybody's mom, even before she was a mom. She's everybody's mom. She take care of you in the ring, make sure you're all right, make sure you're not fucking up spots. She makes sure that you get your shot, get your shit in. She takes care of you because she's like, oh no, I'm the top dog. I'm not trying to be selfish. I'm going to make sure that you're good too. Like, that's like the perfect person, but like, you know.
That's the kind of person you want to be like the locker room leader.
Mm-hmm. So then we have Mad Crab Moss and Bartender Cabron segment. Happy Time. We have Happy Time and Bartender Cabron's coming down to the ring, and Renegade makes the joke that he looks like Pitbull. So 10 minutes later, Mad Crab Moss makes the same exact joke that he looks like Pitbull. I'm like, okay, that's very weird. It's very weird.
We're getting spied on.
Yes. So apparently, WWE did acknowledge what we said last week on the podcast about Drew trying to be Sonya's replacement. They're like, Drew Gulak's trying to be something, and he's auditioning for all these roles, blah, blah, blah. Now he's going to wrestle. And you know who he wrestled?
Who?
The Ring General, Gunther. And
I would have tapped that
course,
when they said his fucking name.
But of course, you know Gunther beat the shit out of him. Why would you tap out to the name? There could have been a chance he could have won. What if he would have tripped getting in the ring and fell on his head? And then they rung the bell. What if that would have happened?
Better chance of like the fucking ring imploding.
See, that's the thing. So then we, So then we get a Nakamura returns, and Nakamura says, Roman, I'm gonna kick your ass, and I'm gonna beat the bloodline. At least, like, people would like, how did they have the story and just throw it away? Like, at least they're going back to the story, which they should have just kept the story going. But, like, at least they're going back to the story. And I know somebody's gonna be like, well, you guys shit on the fucking Julia Hart thing. And it's like, dog, that's a different story. That's a totally different story. That's a totally different story. That's from a company that's supposed to give you the fucking stories and make you understand where things are going. That's a totally different fucking story. This is WWE. This is like you have to fucking connect the dots. So yeah, like don't say that.
You're kind of used to it with WWE.
Yeah, it's like with AEW, you're like, no, they're like this is supposed to work, right?
Yeah.
But apparently not. But yeah, back to Nakamura. Nakamura says he's gonna kill him, and Samuel Zenin is backstage, and he's looking at him like, I see you. So that leads to something later on tonight. But then we have the unholy trinity or unholy duo with which is Sheamus and Ridge Holland, had a tables match against two of the New Day. And apparently, Big E isn't coming back anytime soon, so that's like, that sucks.
Yep.
Like he said his recovery might be a little bit longer than he thought, which is it fucking sucks. So
we still hope, though, you know.
I mean, yeah, we can still hope, but like, yes, no hope. So the match is going on, and then Kofi is angry, and he's about to put Sheamus through the table, and then all of a sudden, here comes Butch from under the ring and helps out. And Butch beats the shit out of him, and because it's a no DQ, it's like, oh fuck, we're gonna throw this motherfucker in the table, and the unholy trinity is back together.
I like that name.
I don't care for it too much. But then we go to the back, and we have Kayla Braxton wanting to interview Roman, and she's looking at Roman's door, and Paul says, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, you want to have a date with me. You like me." And they're going back to their flirting. And then Sami Zayn shows up, and Kayla runs away. And the first thing Paul goes, he's like, "Don't leave me with him." Like, what the fuck? He's not even a bad guy. So they're talking, and Sami decides to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to face Nakamura for the tribal chief. I'm going to make sure he doesn't have to deal with this. See, I got this. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, oh, you just want to be in Roman's good graces. So he decides, listen, I want to fight Nakamura next week. But Adam Pearce goes, no. We're going to fight this week. Oh, fuck. Okay. So then we have Lacey Evans talking about stuff again. And how do you feel about this promo?
I mean, kind of getting like tired already. So like, thank God that she came out later. Like her true self, because I didn't like the old gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God she cut it.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, but when she came out, I immediately in my mind was like, what if this is all a fucking swerve? What if they swerving us? What if this is all a fucking swerve? Because like the way she was like, that was not that wasn't happy. I'm like, oh, this is a fucking swerve. All right, got it. Fucking swerve. Got it.
She's gonna go back to being a heel?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna be really dumb, but I think she's going back to being a heel.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like that, like a lady, the gimmick thing.
No, it's not gonna be like a lady. It's a new revamp of whatever this is, but just bad guy.
Yeah.
So then we had a Raquel Rodriguez promo. And they just showed old NXT footage and her standing there smiling, hands on her hips. It's like, okay, whatever. Just move on. Let's move on. So then we had Sami versus Nakamura. Ended with Sami hitting Nakamura and getting the DQ. All right. Wait. That. Okay. Well, all right.
He won amazingly enough.
Yeah. So then we had... What? Who, Sami?
Yeah.
No, Sami's not fighting anybody. Sami's gonna get his ass beat by Nakamura again, but like that's it.
Yeah.
So then we have RK McBro. That's right, I called him RK McBro because that's what they call themselves, and I hate it so much.
I like it. Funny. I don't know why.
It's just crazy. So that's RK Bro and Drew. They're out there and they're doing this whole stick about acknowledging each other. They make a couple weed references, whatever. And then here comes the Bloodline. The Bloodline comes out and it's just a face to face and it's just a fight to fight. And they just start fighting and they just go at it. And just no talk, just go at it and they just beat the shit out of each other. And then the show goes off the air with RK McBro standing tall. So yeah, that's actually the go home show to fucking Backlash, which we're gonna get into our who gives a fuck previews later.
I like the way you worded it.
This is seriously like who gives a fuck, dude. But yeah, it was Smackdown. And also we had Dynamite,
Rampage,
whatever. That's how I feel. And they keep giving this fucking movie like this is the same goddamn movie over and over again. And Tony Khan tweeted about the movie. I'm like, dude, I didn't even know that movie had a name. It's just a movie on before AEW. That's all I know it as. The movie on before AEW.
What was the movie?
I don't remember. I totally forgot.
Oh shit!
I liked the tweet and just like totally forgot the name again. It was like it was clear. So then we had the beginning of AEW started off with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm and Ruby Soho. This match was okay, but the ending of the match made me go, oh, well, I see how that's going to end. Because they're having a match, the match goes, and then at the end of the match, Toni rolls up Britt Baker. She gets the 1, 2, 3 on Britt Baker. I'm like, wait, what? And like later on, I'm going to tell you exactly why that made sense and made me go, oh, okay, well, yeah, well, that's it. So, yeah, so then we have Chris Jericho and them. They're on, like, they're up there telling commentary. And all of a sudden, on the phone, collect call is Eddie Kingston. And they're like, okay, what the fuck? Like, Eddie Kingston's calling? So Eddie just tells Chris, was like, yo, I've been wrestling for a blank years. I don't remember how many years he said. He said, but I've been wrestling for this long. And I've been married for 20 years. And I've never come home to my wife and she was scared of me. She was scared because what she saw with my face. She said, Jericho, I'm going to make you feel that fear. I'm going to hurt you bad. And Jericho, like, felt bad. He was like, man, hang up on him. He was like, I don't know. What is he talking about? I'm like, dude, he's going to fuck you up. So, yeah, that was his thing. Then we had.
He reached out to the 2 other people that's supposed to be coming within storyline.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely reached out to them. Like they're definitely on their way.
Oh, okay.
Like I would be like 100% surprised if they go a totally different way and throw 2 other randoms with them. Like what the fuck? That would be weird. But also, like,
it'll be weird. They continued still with the 3-on-1.
Yeah, yeah, that's not going to work. Also, the trio titles is definitely coming. Okay. The trio titles are coming.
Cool.
There was a big thing about that. The trio titles are coming. So, then we get Tony Nese. He's in the back saying, next week I'm going to face the undefeated guy. The guy who hasn't been beat. Danhausen. What? I'm just like, what?
Okay.
That was so like it just fucked me up. Like what? Like why? Why him? So then Hook comes out. Hook's out. He's taking on Bear Bronson. Hook, of course, beats the shit out of Bear Bronson, chokes him out. So Danhausen comes out to the ring, and Danhausen's like, "I need your help. Next week, I'm gonna fight those guys. I need your help." And Hook's not saying anything, and Danhausen tries to hug him. Hook pushes him on the floor. So Danhausen does something that is going to work in Danhausen's favor. Danhausen opened up his jacket, put a bag of chips on the floor with a bow tie, and left. Hook likes his chips. Hook likes his chips. Uh-oh. I think we might have Hookhausen finally.
That shit's going to be weird.
Yes. So then we had a promo from FCR. And it's so funny because I'm so stupid that Dax had to point out how stupid I am. I was like, wait, what? Oh, shit, Dax. Like, thanks for pointing that out. Because Dax was talking about who he's facing in the first round of the match. I mean, the Owen Hart tournament. And he's going to be facing, like, Adam Cole. And he's talking about, yeah, he was like, I know who you look up to, and I know who I look up to. And who I look up to is better. And I'm like, that's right. Adam is a Sean mark, and you're a Brett mark. Oh my God, you two are gonna have to fucking fight. I totally forgot. Like that totally was like a little non-point that like slips my mind. It's like, well, that's a thing. Even though like he just was talking like a couple weeks ago about how him and Sean still in contact, and he's like, that's my favorite person. I love talking to Sean. Him and fucking Johnny Gargano are just like two big Sean marks. But like, yeah, like that match is gonna be a Sean versus Brett 2022. Got it.
You think they're gonna pull off any of those spots?
No, they better not. They better not. They better just do what they do and just leave it at that. This is us. But yeah, I was like, okay, that is a little callback to like totally like some people will either not get or some people will be like, oh, I didn't know that Adam Cole likes Sean. I'm like, yeah, no, it's a big thing. So then we got magical girl Yuka Sakazaki. Yeah, she's a magical girl to people who doesn't know what that is. Against Rhio. And they even mentioned it on commentary. Rhio was in black. I was like, wait, what? Like, she's always wearing white. Rio's like the good guy, but Rio's wearing black. And I'm like, oh, she's definitely doing a heel turn. She's definitely heel turning it.
Okay, yeah, that is true. She always does wear white. I think about it.
Yeah. So now Rhio is moving on in the tournament. I'm like, okay, cool, that's great. Who is she gonna face? So we have the brackets. The brackets are as follow: Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter. Great. Then we have Rhio versus Ruby. So okay, that's good. Then we have Red Velvet versus Hikaru Shida. Like, okay. Then we have Britt Baker versus the Joker. And like immediately, like you go, oh my God, this is gonna be the Joker. The Joker is gonna be the one who beat Britt Baker. No, Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker and Joker are in the same block. So Tony's gonna win, and it's gonna be Toni versus Britt. And because of what happened here, Britt Baker's going to the finals. That's 100%. There's no way that this is not gonna happen. Britt Baker is going to the finals at Double or Nothing. Who she's gonna face, I don't know. Would she probably wind up facing like Hikaru Shida or somebody like that? But like, it's 100% Britt Baker versus Toni. If it was me, I would have moved Britt Baker over to the other side and then had Toni Storm versus Britt Baker at the pay-per-view. But apparently they're not going to go that way because whatever.
When are we having Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter? Like, that was hinted at a long time ago.
Yeah, no, that's happening next Wednesday on Dynamite.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happening next Wednesday on Dynamite because the tournament starts next Wednesday. We're going to have Jamie Hayter versus Britt Baker. Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm. That's what I like to say. Jamie versus Toni. We're going to have Adam versus Dax. Then we're going to have Darby versus Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
So all of that is next week on Dynamite.
Cool.
So then we had a Shawn Spears backstage. And Shawn Spears is talking about how he's going to beat Wardlow. And then they show him with a chair, and the chair says, Giant Killer. And it's like, yeah, I knew you two were going to fight, but who the hell cares? So then we have a thing where it's Scorpio, Ethan Page, and Dan Lambert. They're out there talking. And Ethan Page goes, Sammy Guevara, I don't give a shit about you. I'm not going to give you that mixed tag match. It's off. And he's just like super angry. So Scorpio then tells Dan Lambert to retire the belt that he has and stick it in his trophy case, whatever. And it's like, okay, whatever, cool. Then Frankie Kazarian comes out. Frankie comes out and tells Ego to shut the fuck up. He said, if you had a hot blonde, you would be a hot, irritating blonde. You would just be Sammy Guevara. I'm like, okay, that's weird. So he walks up to Scorp and says, Scorp, you offered me a title match, so hey, let's go. And Scorpio puts up the title and says, all right, man, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have a match. Like, I didn't know what to feel about this promo. I was like, I don't know what to feel about this promo. It's like, I don't really care either way. So then they cut back to the commentating table, and Jungle Boy attacks Ricky Starks, beats his ass, leaves him on the floor, and knocks him the fuck out. And it's like, okay. I was like, all right, that's the thing. So, yeah. So then we had, I forget his name. I don't know, remember his name, because he's, I don't watch too much DDT, but he's somebody from DDT. This guy actually looks like he's going to be really good. So he fought Jay Lethal in the main event. And it's like, oh shit, this is good. This was an actual good match because he can go. But then, it just devolved into, Lethal hits him with the Lethal injection, match is over. Boom, 1, 2, 3, match is over. And then they start beating his ass, and then, you get the Satnam Singh bullshit. And then the best friends just show up. And you're like, okay, what the fuck, the best friends? They get their asses beat, and then here comes Samoa Joe with the pipe, and they hold them back, and the show goes off. And it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I guess that was the end. Okay, wow. Yeah, that was the end. Jay Lethal gets the win and all of that, but I guess that's in. We're gonna get Joe versus Dude, by the way, eventually.
Yeah, it's obvious.
I mean, yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, what the fuck? I mean, who cares?
That's the way I feel.
Yeah. Because it's not like I don't care about Joe, but it's like I don't care about Dude. It's like, who gives a shit about Dude? Who gives a fucking rat's ass about him?
And you keep calling him Dude. So.
Yeah, I said his name once, and that was enough for me. It's like, all right, that's enough. There's no reason to keep hashing this out. His name is blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, whatever.
I can't even think of his name too. That's the thing.
See?
Yeah, so moving on.
Yeah, so news. So you. So we were joking off the podcast about something, and you corrected me. And I have to tell you that I was actually right, because you didn't correct me. I was right. Yes. Because the joke was, oh, Indy is by herself. And Renegade goes, nah, Candice LeRae's still around. Oh, she's not around. She's gone. She's gone.
She's a free agent.
Yes.
But I was right for that day, though.
Yes, for that day, yes. So, okay, how do you feel about Candice LeRae leaving?
She wants to be a mother for a minute, so good for her on that. Now, where she goes, I'm happy for her wherever she goes, but not to the hate, but I kind of don't want her to go to AEW, because until they fix up their fucking women's division, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know, they have a lot of good women on there. They just don't show it like that, you know?
Yeah. Like, it's literally one match on Dynamite. It's one match on Dynamite, and then on Rampage, you get two women's matches, but one of them is rushed. Like, you have two women's matches, one of them is rushed. It's like, okay. But it's like, you have the bunch of women, and I love how people keep saying about, oh, dark. Not everybody watches Dark, and I know people are going to criticize us. You watch everything, though. Dark is a non-factor. They have said it many times. Like, Dark is literally a show where they're trying out stuff to bring to Dynamite and Rampage. It's like none of that matters. Dark and Elevation are literally just stacking the numbers of you getting wins. So when you get on, hey, I'm number one contender, and everybody's like, how? Because I won a bunch of matches on Dark against nobody. Yeah, but like, I won a bunch of matches, so now I'm ranked blah blah blah. That's how it is. Like, that's how it is.
No one contenders at one point.
Yeah, and like, that's why it's just like, it's random as shit, and like, no one pays attention. But like, yeah, they have women's matches over there, but no one pays attention to them.
Like, for all that, I'd rather she go to Ring of Honor, which is basically under the same fucking label, because Toni owns that too. Mm-hmm. But she probably get treated better over there.
I mean, yeah, but like, the funny thing about it is, like, when they were asked by people in WWE, like, what's up? Like, how do you feel about them leaving? They said because the way her and Johnny did things on the way out, and the respectability that they had, and Johnny doing like all the stuff he did backstage, and like him staying around for longer than he should have, they was like, the door is wide open. Like, if they ever want to come back anytime, they can come back. The door is wide open. Like, it's completely open. It's like open.
They love them over there.
Yeah. So here's a little news nugget and story, which is going to get to like a little discussion. Mm-hmm. So there were some people from AEW that wanted to leave AEW and go to WWE. They were like, we want to go to WWE. We want to go to WWE. And somebody told them, said, don't. And they were like, why? Do not go to WWE into 2024. What do you mean? If you go to WWE in 2024, you're going to have a lot more money to give to you. Oh, okay. That's smart. Yes. Sick. Wait until 2024. They're going to have a bigger contract and they're going to give it to you. And it's funny to me that it's like, they said it wasn't just one specific person. They said it was a couple of people that was like, yo, I want to go to WWE, but somebody with a brain talked them out of it and was like, no, you get your money here, blow up here, and in 2024 when your contract's up and they really want you, then you go. They're gonna pay you shit ton of money. And I'm like, that's smart. That's fucking smart. Like, that's fucking smart. That's smart for both sides. Like, if people want to jump to fucking AEW, don't do it right now. Like, Ali is in the best fucking place in the world. Like, he's in the best fucking place in the world. And he thought about that shit. He was like, yo, if I keep sitting home, my contract is up in 2024 when AEW and WWE are both in power negotiations with television, which means they're both going to get more money. And it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I need to act right, because if I want to jump over there, I'll wait to then, and they're gonna be like, all right, Ali, here's $6 million back. That's how it's gonna be. And if WWE is like, no, we don't want you to go, we want you to stay here. Here's $6 million. Okay.
Yeah, that was the smartest thing he did.
Yes. And like, the thing about it is like, so they had the investor call and Nick Khan was like, yo, we're going to have a lot of suitors for this upcoming like deal. Like, we're going to have a lot of upcoming suitors. He was like, What if Netflix wants to go live? What if Amazon like wants this? And what if this person wants it? Like he wasn't throwing out, oh, I'm throwing out cable companies. And this is like exactly what I said on the podcast 2 weeks ago when everybody was talking about what should AEW do? And I'm like, they should go streaming. When Nick Khan goes, yeah, we might be negotiating with Netflix or Amazon or like another streaming service, like for Raw and SmackDown. It's like, fam, like that's exactly what I was thinking. Moving to a fucking like streaming service, it would be like it's the wave of the future. And I know some people are like, yo, streaming is dying, cable is number one, streaming isn't all that popular. And it's like, I don't think you people actually are paying attention or knowing the metrics. Like, when people say they're cutting a cord, yeah, you're like, oh, but they're watching TV. You want to know how they're watching TV? Because they're actually cutting the cord on cable and watching it through Sling or like Roku or some other place that has television channels that are logged in other places like, oh, this person is watching this channel here through a streaming service. And it's like, you guys are thinking like this is the new wave. And there was a thing out there that I said about 5 years ago. Not even 5 years ago, but like 3 years ago. I said this to Renegade. There's like, we're all getting away from the cable era where everything on cable is like bam, 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 bam to streaming service. Like, wow. There's going to be a time where there is a streaming platform or something that's like, listen, you pay this amount of money, you get every one of these streaming services. Because it's basically everything you're paying for cable is what you're paying for multiple streaming services. It's going to be one thing that's going to have all of the streaming service at one price. And you're going to be like, bet, this is my shit. And it's going to be basically cable in streaming form. And you're going to be like, you just got, dude. Like, what the fuck you just got? Because this is what we were trying to escape. We went right back to it. Like, it's just, you know.
It's basically me cable all over again, but no one realizes it.
Yes. And WWE, like, once again, made their most profitable quarter ever. Which angers me because it's like, oh, they're firing people, they're letting people go. And it's like, why are you letting people go and you're making more and more money? Like, I know it's like the thing of, oh, hoarding talent. Yeah, true. No more hoarding talent. I'm okay with that. But at the same time, it's like, there's like the cost cutting people, like when you're just like, oh, we're going to fire all these people because they make too much money. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Thoughts?
Like, this last batch of people who they fired, like, they couldn't cost that much now.
No, okay. This last batch, I agree with, only because of, oh, these people did not progress. Dakota Kai and, like, Stokely Hathaway, yeah, like, those two wanted out. Stokely even, like, gave a thing and he said he didn't feel like doing this anymore. And he even said, he was like, I don't even feel like being in the wrestling business anymore. But if the right price comes, I might. But, like, I don't feel like being in the wrestling business. He's like, I'm done with it. He's like, they didn't offer me to go with Almost. They did offer me to be on the main roster, but they didn't tell me what I was going to do. He basically said he's like, he doesn't know what he wants to do.
Him and Almost would actually be a good thing.
Oh, it would be great. Like, it would be the thing.
Yeah.
And Dakota Kai, like, there was a lot of women backstage, like, on Raw and SmackDown calling up Vince going, yo, why the fuck did you fire Dakota Kai? And she was like, yo, I just didn't want to be there because they weren't going to use me. They weren't doing shit. I was just there. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, like, I don't understand that. Yeah, it was like, so, like, that I understand. And the people who got cut, like, I understand all of that. Like, I understand, like, I know it sucks, but at the same time, it's like, you're not progressing. And if you're not progressing, they're not going to use you. So that's it.
Plus, it's the
So
wrestling business. Nowadays, you get fired, you're gonna get hired somewhere. So
yeah, and Stu Grayson is done with AEW. That's the thing. Willie Mack is done with Impact, and so is Jonah Rock.
oh wow, I didn't know about Jonah. I knew about fucking Willie.
Dude, like, I totally expected the Jonah Rock thing because soon as the borders opened and visas were allowed, I was like, oh yeah, Jonah Rock's not going to be around much longer. Like, he wants to work in New Japan. Like, he's been saying, I want to work in New Japan. He's going to go to Japan, and he lives in fucking Australia. I know he lives here now, but he's from like Australia, New Zealand, down there. So he's definitely gonna fucking come back. Like, yeah, fuck that.
Okay.
And Mikey Nichols is going to be wrestling next week, and I'm like, that's dope. And then I found out like why more on Mikey Nichols left WWE. It wasn't the fact that, oh, I left WWE because I hated it there. He was like, I was a million miles away from my wife who was having a baby, and I couldn't get in and out of the country. I couldn't do none of that. I had to quit. He was like, I couldn't do this. He was like, I couldn't keep going back and forth. It's like 30-hour flights from there to here to wrestle and basically do nothing. He was like, I just got tired of it. That's why I quit. And he was like, I went to New Japan because it was like I could get in and out. And then when the pandemic hit, it was like, now I'm stuck home, but I'm stuck home with my wife instead of being stuck in America where I wasn't doing nothing. He was like, there was nothing wrong with that. He was like, I just couldn't balance my personal life with being in America like that. He was like, yeah, I could come over for the shows like once or twice, but they wanted you to live there. He was like, I couldn't do that with a wife and child. So I'm like, yeah, I'm totally agreeing with that. I was like, I totally fuck with that.
That's understandable, yeah. Mikey Nichols, that's TM61 / Mighty Don't Neo, right?
Yeah.
That was the one who left before the one Hayes.
Yes. That was the one before Shane Hayes. There was, I forgot what his name was in WWE.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
But yeah, he's Mikey Nichols and Shane Hayes is Shane Hayes.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know them, like, that's why it doesn't feel like unfamiliar to me, because I know them as TM61 before this. So, like, I totally just know, like, oh yeah, that's Mikey Nichols and Shane Hayes. So, because I know his name was Shane Thorne, I think it was.
Yeah, no, it was Shane Thorne.
Yeah, and I forgot what Mikey Nichols' name was.
For some odd reason, I don't think it had anything similar to his name now. You know what I mean? Mikey Nichols.
Yeah.
Because Shane Hayes and Shane Thorne, that's same name, so.
Basically. So, there's a story that broke a couple days ago. Like, I didn't really care to bring it up, but then other people was like, yeah, you should talk about it because, like, I want to know what you really think about this. And it's the Bryan Danielson situation. And I see it from both sides I see both sides of the story. Because, okay, Bryan Danielson wants to wrestle Defy, which is a promotion in Seattle, which is close to his hometown, which is a cool promotion. And it's like, yeah, he wants to wrestle the show. And he can't because AEW says no. They're like, no, you can't do it. And Brian's like, well, why? He was like, well, you can't do it. And some people are like, oh, I thought it was independent contractors. Yes and no, but like, here's the thing that I agree with the AEW thing, but at the same time, I don't agree. Because their thinking is, when we go to Seattle, we want it to be Brian's first time with us wrestling in that place. So that's what we want. And it's like, it's his hometown. So no matter what happens, everybody's gonna fucking love it. So it's not like, oh my god, like you do it one time and well, the magic is off of it. No, like that doesn't mean that.
Sure, I feel like 20 times and then still have the same reaction.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like, I understand what them saying, like, oh, we want that initial reaction when he comes with us instead of just going to indies. But at the same time, I'm like, he could get both. And like people are like, oh, independent contractors. And the funny part about it is like people immediately argued this point down. And he was like, no, we understand this. And like the same thing can happen to the WWE thing, and then they'll get so angry, be like, independent contractors. Like WWE, I'm not gonna say like they're titled independent contractors, air quotes, but they're actually like employees with less benefits. Like that's what they are. AEW is like, no, you're actually an independent contractor, but AEW has first dibs on whatever the fuck we want. And it's like, okay, that's how everything should be. Like, not just, hey, this one is this, but everything should be this way. But it's like, okay.
I don't know, the whole independent contractor thing is like, it's weird to me. It always has been.
Yeah, but it's just like basically bullshit and semantics. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I never take any of it like too serious. It's like, no, these people work here at this one thing, and that's where they work, and that's a thing. No, but no, yeah, whatever, guys. So yeah, like it is what it is there. Do you know that they were never going to make the unified tag team championship? Did you know that?
That never was a plan to begin with?
Did you know that never was a plan? That seemed very obvious it wasn't a plan when they start moving shit around to go, it's not a plan. Yeah, it was never a plan.
Kind of obvious.
Yeah. And I'm just like, a lot of people were like, wait, it was never the plan? It was never the plan? No, it wasn't. It was never the plan. Like, then why did you do it? Like, why did you just, like, blue ball us? It's like, because that's WWE, they always fucking blue ball you. Like, we all thought, like, yeah, this was going on because, like, they kept saying yes. They kept saying yes. They kept saying yes. Yeah, and then, like, everything in the inside kept saying, yeah, this is happening. And we're like, yeah, but this doesn't feel like this is a thing that should happen. No, yeah, this is happening. And people just kept questioning it, and to the point where we was all like, oh, we're just gonna go with this because they say it's happening, but it was never really happening. It was like, yeah, okay.
Would have been interesting though, but yeah. Plus, it was too quick from them unifying the major title too. So.
Yeah, and that also had everybody going, well, what are we gonna do? Like, are they gonna unify this? Are they gonna unify that? They're gonna unify this and that? And I'm like, I hope not.
Like, if you unified everything, you might as well not have like the draft anymore. You know what I mean? Like, just put everything. Yeah.
Because, like, those were quote-unquote talks that were reported. Was like, hey, this is happening. And, like, you know, because, like, when there's a lot of smoke to that fire, you're like, okay, I can see how this is going to happen. But then they turn around and was like, nope, we just debated you. It's like, okay, whatever, who cares? Like, and then you just get back on your who cares bag because you're like, you don't give a fuck about what's going on because they're just going to keep pulling a rug from out under you and you're like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck.
And go back to that old saying, I believe it when I see it.
Yeah. That's it. That's all it is. Because other than that, it's just like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Who gives a straight up fuck? It's like, who cares? So, yeah. Anything else?
Little like few episodes back. I don't know if it was the episode last week or the week before that. We reported on they was gonna do a thing on Twitch for the AEW game or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They blue balled us on that.
Okay, what happened?
Like all they did was show us something that could have been like simply showed on fucking YouTube. Fucking Chris Statlander and what's her name, Nyla Rose, and the fact that they have referees now. And like that could have been a YouTube thing. Like it was a big announcement for nothing. In my opinion. I don't know. What do you think?
Wait, that didn't get your dick going where it showed like actual footage of it, new footage?
No, like it was like the same little bit that they showed with fucking what's his face, the suicide guy, the one you kept calling fucking death masturbation.
Darby?
Darby, yeah, damn, his name escaped me for that fucking minute.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how did you get there?
I feel like because like remember when they showed him and fucking Jungle Boy for that matter, when they showed them like it was the same amount of footage. Like they really didn't show like. Granted, I think their graphics are improving slightly, but wasn't much. Wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it wasn't like they made everybody, oh my god, we're gonna get you hyped for this, and it's like, here, okay. And then like nothing else happened. It was like, yeah, this is happening. Okay. Like that's all I kept saying.
They did confirm the name, which you confirmed a while ago, like Fight Forever. So
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, okay, that's the thing.
I didn't
wasn't. Yeah, I didn't care.
Like if they would have showed like the casino battle royale or something like that, something major, like it would be worth it. But
I mean, I guess. But it is what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have too much more. What it is. Yeah, you want to end it?
No.